choice. On your knees.
Hurricane Flash!
Rising Falcon! Bathe in blood. I'm bringing you a bloody that bus is driving me mad.
Right here! I got you!
Flying freeze!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Make it rain! Spread!
Shot!
Flame of fury! Burning!
Rising water!
Hear my call!
Rising Falcon!
Glacial
I'm
Spear.
ready!
Here's
Bring
the
up!
Astral energy!
Say no more. This should make for some good weapon crafting material. I shall ensure you survive this.
Glacial Spear. Here's the evil.
Sword Rain Alpha! Blow away!
Where are you going?
Blood.
Tiger Blade!
I have no limits! Double Demon
Hear my call!
Slash!
On guard!
Rising Wyvern!
Now you see what I can do! Water, hear my call! That's my
What in
cue!
the world? Don't worry, I'm alright. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Inferno
Shine! Radiant Shine! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Let us take to the front! Explosive Ring!
Look sharp!
Rising Wolf! In a bind! Begin! Sever- I'm gonna need more of that shine! Radiant light! Regenerate!
Pieces! Attack time! Hurricane strike! This one's mine! Denied!
Your blade moves
Hold
like
on
this.
here.
Don't just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear! How do you
like
like
it?
evil pounded into shape?
Right.
Where are you going?
Pierce through! Rising Wyvern!
On your shield and... I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Pierce through!
Inferno Crossing!
Swallow Blade!
I owe you one for
I
that.
don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Here I come! Those are impressive skills.
They took a lifetime to master.
I'll have to keep training.
I need to be stronger.
Coming through!
Radiant Switch here! Confiscated!
Sonic Rock!
Now you see what I can do! Reload! Do it!
Rending Cow!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Leave the enemy's arc to me! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Do it!
Ringwell! Light Burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Take it!
Be still!
Flaming Meteor! Inferno Cross! Make it rain! Lost! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Let's see what you've got.
Here I go! In your dream! Have this! Hurricane strike! On guard!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's evil! These things really get on my nerves!
Throw them away!
Hurricane strike!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Now you see what I can... All yours! Explosive ring! Rending you apart! We are...
Undefeatable! Unflappable! Unfazable!
And most of all, we're free!
This cavern is surprisingly big. Not to mention nice and cool, too.
The way the light from the glowing stones reflects in the water, it almost feels like a dream.
What, this damp and slimy place? Are we looking at the same thing?
Gotta break through!
Water! Here I
You blade! Double demon blast! Destruction! Eternal devastation!
Get behind me!
Rising Wyvern!
This one! Lunar Corruption!
I'm ready!
That's my...
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Be still!
Too shy to come over! Lunar Corruption! Here! Let's do it! Power of water!
Benediction light.
Rising Wyvern! Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Shine.
Swallow Blade! Regeneration!
Hurricane strike! Alright. Now where was I?
I'll smash you!
Alright.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll heal you all! On guard!
Rising Wyvern!
Hurricane strike! Appreciate the help. Here!
Sorry to trouble you.
Going in. You do the same for me. Glacial
You're
Spear!
mine!
Here's evil!
Rending you a bloody hell!
Do it!
Demon totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
We won that by a mile! That's far enough!
Beckon into
Everlasting
darkness!
Radiant
Lightning
Spear!
Thrust! Negative gauge!
Right far enough! No chance!
Lightning Thrust!
Insects should stay on the
I'll
ground.
ensure you survive this!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Radiant Light! Here!
I've been hit!
I'm free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. On guard!
The enemy wields arts, too.
You'll soon see
Take
about
this.
that.
I'm ready.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Elusive deity!
Here goes!
Demon Fang! Destruction! Time to let it rip! Rending you apart! Shockwave Blast! Demon Fang!
Let me help.
Slash! Burn!
Do it!
Okay, Kisara. All yours, Kisara.
Coming through!
Hurricane strike! Handle it. Astral energy! Full throttle!
Be useful.
That equipment should come in handy.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Far enough!
Armor won't save you! this night.
By the power of water!
Take this!
You wanna play?
Wyvern!
Come at me! Look sharp!
Take this!
Look sharp!
Hurricane thrust!
Resonate with
Leave
the
the enemy's art to me.
This one's mine!
No place here!
Blood, rending you up.
Our hearts are being interrupted.
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck!
Retreat from the south.
Retreat? I would never!
Take this!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Benediction.
Double Demon Fang! Thrust! Burn in hell!
It's go time!
Our surge is through me.
Don't mind if I do. Here's a
This one!
I'm ready! Go! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed blow.
Tiger Blade! Now you see what I can do!
Thanks.
Nothing gets by me! Denied!
Pile driver!
Crescent
Drill through! Sword
I'll
Thank
stop.
you!
I'll cover you!
Dating pile driver! Rising Falcon!
Oh, too shy to come over! Here, let me go!
Rising Wyvern!
Make it rain!
Driver! In an instant! Impact Claw! Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine! Hear me! Flame dirt!
Demon
Laser
Fang!
spear! Pierce evil! Freeze lantern!
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
No choice!
Resonate with
Damn
the
it!
earth!
Here bring you down! Hurricane
Be still!
Radiant, don't mind if I do.
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Out of my way!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll smash you! That'll bring you down!
Elusive deity in a bind?
You're mine!
Leave the torch to water! Hear my call!
Ignite! I'll take you all off!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
On your
Denied!
Make it rain! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
like a finely timed waltz.
Rising Wyvern!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Resonate with the earth!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Tear! You're finished!
I'm ready! Blow them away! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
We should be able to cook here. Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now... I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
Alphen, do you understand what's on the line here?
What?
The fish, Alphen. With all these Zeugles around, nobody can give them a good home. Namely, my stomach.
Shion, we can't rush this. If there's a big-time Zeugle waiting for us, we've got to be prepared.
You've got a point.
We can't let some dumb Zeugle beat us. Not with these fish at stake.
I'm pretty sure we're all in it to win it here.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zeugles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food. Hand it over.
Stay away!
Hey, I'm back.
Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back? Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic, but there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.